excusez-moi, je suis embarrassed about pig. Yeah. Alright. It was brought up that way. Pardon my language. Very pardon me, please excuse, please. tALk. Neglecting hungry pensioners, but I'm on to my third cup of coffee for the morning. Some reason I changed some of my routine. For instance, on my tutorial on how to make coffee has changed considerably. For one, if I feel embarrassed, I would feel embarrassed if 20, a long time I had something I thought was a mortar and pestle made of marble from a $2 shop. Yeah. I got a real one. It's like, that's really important. You get a real mortar and pestle. $15. I got a really good one. And it's changed how I make coffee considerably. It only takes about a minute and a half to grind the coffee rather than what seems like, no, it's completely different. I'm not too sure about being a bit subjectified on the notion of having the pattern right when I'm grinding the beans. And I had that right after a few goes. And I was like, I'll try and remember it? And I kind of skirted off somewhere else, and now it's like, so I'm being a bit neglectful, sorry. But, it's like, okay. It's good. It's changed a lot about the coffee, and for some reason, like I put, I had a fuse blower, for some reason, so one point is how I used to make it was start with cold water and put the grind in. And I got something changed when I accidentally bought a kilogram packet of the whole beans. Start with cold water, fill it up, the beans, they're grinding it, heat it up, and yeah. But that was how I needed to do it then, and then I don't know what happened. Yeah, it's kind of like one time, and it's like, I'll let it go cold and I heat it up, and it's like, well, that's how I need to do it every time, but I could never quite. I wake up in the morning, it's like, I remember that. Maybe next time, maybe another time, let's do it like two times, twice. Like, no, I probably never. Like, but that's what. But you know, with the proper mortar and pestle, it tastes like real coffee straight away. Alright. I put too much water in this time. It was too late by the time I put the water in. I was like, it's too late. Looking back now, it wasn't. But it was. It sort of was. Hey. No, Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that's not too good. I was thinking about that was the previous video mentioning that I'm born Nasty and Wood, the flamenco guitarist, when I was in university. It's the first or the second year. This is far early, but I think I got a little bit into the second semester and reported. I don't know if I was reported dead in absolutely some self-infatuated clubfoot. I was expanding on a story that was absolutely ridiculous. And they were already worried about me, but supposedly I didn't quite understand. The professors was like, they're kind of, presumably they would kind of get to know the faces. And sometimes they would actually make a comment like that. But I don't know, it was scary. So, I mean, the Benassi and Wood, like the CD, is like, it kind of spun me out. I looked on YouTube a while ago and I couldn't find any single tracks of the Nasty and Wood, but they did sometimes have it at like a Sanity Music sometimes, which kind of made me happy. It's like, I went to a music shop once with, yeah, that's an interesting point actually. Some like pagans. I don't know how, it's just terrible apparently, it's absolutely horrendous. One factor it's horrendous that they might glimmer glorps in a way that they can overextend upon certain characteristics of what would you presumably think was femininity, and often both various. I can't, like I'm saying, I have trouble saying yeah. I think it's because it's so over-ranked in Western society. We're out, yeah. But so I used to get the Beat magazine. I used to get it to the classifieds, like, oh, we like a guitarist, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try it out and try and join a band. So there was one that was a bit scary. Yeah, okay. But there's something a little bit nasty about over-gloating some aspect of something. What did they have to? Oh, because I was with her once for the tryout. Probably, yeah. We went for a walk to the beach and through a CD shop somehow. I saw coffee and CDs, and they were playing it on the jukebox, on the sound system. And I saw it, oh yeah, you saw the Nasty Wood, wow, that's cool. I'm just concerned now because I have been a little bit neglectful. I've probably got hostile CDs that so I hide the cover in case I see the Kelly Krasman and aPpAlitGhEth, like it's pretty good on the cover of that one. Okay. Crack the Sky, Mastodon. See, it's got a CD in it, but for some reason it's a mess. Like that's all cluttered, that's cracked off. I don't know what is going on. Crack the Sky, the second album I got. It looks sort of like a buffalo. Is that a buffalo? It looks like hard to tell. Where you is that? You can't. No. Down the bottom. It's a bit hard to tell because it's like a. What is it? Oh no, it's a bear. It's a bear with his arms no. Okay. Oh well, maybe that covers a wreck. But I was wondering where my Ben Nasty and Wood CD was because that cover got crushed. Okay, I'm a bit neglectful on that. Okay, I won't show the CDs. I won't show that. Yeah, okay. Seen that. Okay, that's kind of funny. This is my last one. I masked it on again. That likely won't. Yeah, well, that's alright. The Emperor of Sand. See, I was inquiring about something. What was I inquiring about? See, he looks like he's half skeletalized. He's an emperor. It's kind of having a joke in my head about that in respect to the actual matters of fact of what an emperor. How does it even spell that? Maybe that comes into it. Oh, aPpAlitGhEth. I don't really want to talk about it, but supposedly an emperor, by definition, is someone who escapes some kind of comfort or, I'm not sure, leisure. Like, it took me a while to get my head around without being a drop doofy. It didn't make any sense to me. It did, but it was like, no, we're not stupid and idiots. We escape the idea of certain aspects that everyone else will have a shower and a shave, a nice comfortable place to live and shelter and the basic necessities, and an emperor will deny all of that entirely food, water, everything. And keep going. Okay. So I suppose the point was, if you Bicodal and Condus nudi emperor, which by any definition, by any culture would think an emperor was someone that was half skeletalized. If you Bicodal and snooty and asked me if you'd like a brunch or a discount on a Shinzano or whatever, bottle of Shinzano. Well, yeah, okay, that's the point. It's stupid, it may entirely rude to speculate whether an emperor in that condition go down to the local bottle shop and purchase a bottle of Shinzano, or whether it will be a ghost town by the time he steps out his back door, regardless of any monitoring. It is like, the emperor's coming with his bottle of Shinzano. Okay, so quick, hide, here he comes. Yeah. So, yeah, I've had, well, I don't know. Emperor of Sand. It's good. Yeah, I don't know, whether it's the last I checked, they turn a fault reader. I don't know if it's the block of cheese next door, counter-fringing. My aspect of like these transpersonal identity crises, octo-tote. I don't even want to speculate for relief because I'm probably wrong. And why would it be a relief? Is it like I'm very embarrassed about something about it's like something. So I probably got hassled as a youngster when I did the athletics, and people were no, we don't like that. It was alright that I had the class reunions when I was on the nationals. I went nationals like 3 years in a row or something. There we go. Sydney was the first one. I think I got a bronze medal. No, I don't care. But I won 3 age group champions. The age group saints. It's stupid. Like the year I went back in 2006 in Victoria, there was a hot coach from South Australia over the border that was an ex-Russian representative for triple jump specifically. He was the coach, and he had at least 5. He had a squad of triple jumpers, some were age group and in the same age as I would, and they would have given me a run for my money. I probably might have even crumpled. It would have been a running, but the year I did it, it was kind of stupid. I did it in 2 age groups in Canberra the last year I did it. Don't mind my last comment about the notation of the well-being of if that is the case, or if there's other factors that are even fucking worse to take into consideration that I neglected, I was naive to, that I dropped a lot of my syntax genealogy of being caught in some kind of moment considering something where I dropped a lot, so, which wasn't a good idea. Yeah, okay. When was that? Did I actually put that online, knowingly put that online where I would need to ask for forgiveness for that stupidity? It's my fault that there was an alternative. If I had just kind of got... Yeah, okay, that was stupid. I may be forgiven. I can't remember the exact course, but I did it like 2 times. Because I wasn't blending in all that well. Maybe, I'm not sure. But today. So, so in the last video I was hoping it would come out when I was talking about Black Summon. And which order was it in? I won't bring that one up because he screwed up enough to keep having subjectify himself to the mercy of majesty beyond our comprehension, which brings up the sanctimonious creeps of the sentient ones. Majesty is all around us. It's like that sanctimonious of the tape players, the way the tape player's being conceived, the gear he's got on board, and the native elements of its parts together, the function in a way that it is beyond our grasp, how it would conceive the world of functioning with us in a way that it might surprise it. When you're talking on the level of one sentient versus the next, that's irrelevant because they're in majesty of, say, a bull oak, she oak, buffalo grass. But hang on, because it started somewhere, say Black Sun, 12 or 10. I was writing about Instagram, and then the comment didn't send. Copy paste, I missed the copy paste. How do I copy and paste that? And then I pressed archive, and then it was like, I missed that disappeared. It's like maybe just as well because I was talking about some other shit that they did when they grew up. The Jack Frenzy, Jack Pepper, Black Sun. I don't know, but he owed a deed in contraspect to she oak, and the comments are made more recently. Bull oak is Wimmera Mallee near level. I don't know if it's near in Hayden. Family, and the bull oaks are the ones that more so. The other, they do it too. The she oaks. There's about 5. There's originally 1. Black Summon screwed up a little bit because he's with those nerdy Kirksy kind of aTteMpt kind of reverse continentalize this young boy. He's weird. His parents think he's weird. He'll hang out with us and he'll be awkward and still a bit eccentric in a way that he said something about, because the she oaks had a magnificent aroma, like a powerful, like, whoa, that's fantastic. And around here, I'm still imagining it like with fucking road and that, but it was more like native land, like it was and he made a comment about that. They probably might give him a hard time, so he contraspected with a flirtation with himself, and then the eccentricity that he did it. It's like Tan he tipped his, maybe an imaginary top hat, I don't know, and he tipped his hat on good day to you, fine sir, or he made a comment, and then they were a bit hostile about him, and so yeah, same fucking shit, and then the she oak had to continentalize itself to deal with that in a way that he would have to keep coming back around and deliver himself from that passage. You might call it majesty. That's what I mean about sanctimonious in general. Like it, Chiga. Wait. Okay. Coburg again. There's a martial arts shop I got a book from. It's a philosophy. Is that? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Can't keep making the same mistakes. I know that will disappoint you. Yeah. I was going to have a strudel and attempt to play nylon string is help something about it, but something about the nylon string is it's more likely to racket, I believe, causing issues with neighbours and stuff than squawk and bark and other stuff. And cello is the least to worry about all this stuff. Yeah, so stupid tuning I was saying about playing 3 chords if I tuned it in an orthodox manner. Then I would probably be able to play 3 chords and play fairly standard sort of flamenco to explain that. Sort of. And what's that? Oh yeah. Does that help? It's rather orthodox. Okay. So. I've got something else, guys. You really don't understand how fucking irritating. Right. So yeah, I'm still going to orthodox tuning pattern, like finger, the left-hand patterns. Yeah. But I think I'm sort of taking I'm not taking the piece. I'm just sort of like I'm not taking the piece, but I'm like. reason I started taking the piss is because I got a book, tablature of flamenco, and it was like, this is pure fucking madness. What is the point? But I still went through that, tried to learn some things. It's like, oh yeah, do that. And it's like, how was it? And it's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Nothing like flamenco, to apologise. But I talked to the beach ploy, what's his name? Nigel Triumphant, classic surfer when the waves on the beach used to swell up. And he had a longboard and he kicked ass surfing. Necros wanted to catch him when he caught one of his classic waves. To get him in shark net of some kind and leave him there for like 5 weeks. Somehow. His study's good. That's the worst. That's actually the worst. It's the worst. Then the nature of the beaches and the landscape changed. And that were like goofy and fucking shit. No one really knows that. I suppose in Nigel he was, he might have been a little bit more, relative to other boys in the neighbourhood, a little bit more step up, or native black there. I don't know, there might be a guy who used to experiment with herbs and spices and fermented drinks. I'm not sure about Shinzano, but that's worse. He used to chuck in some of the dodgy shit as well, and fermented beverages would be alternative to that. You want to give up all hope in that. What's his name? His name sounds similar to Black Summon Jack Black. So it's got his it sounded a little bit like someone had his amp on and microphone. Don't like his chances on that. Oh, so I'm just wondering, would you like to tune it to orthodox tuning? I don't know. That's not right. I don't want to start there. Of course not. Double tune. What? Ooh, what's that? Oh, how'd that happen? Yeah, it happens sometimes. I don't know where it's. I stank when I went. That's probably one of the reasons I got fucked in the head. I stank. I suppose late teenage boy, but that wasn't actually why. Cause I used to use a liquid soap. Someone played one of them. Mark's Arthur style joke. I don't know how many times he's been around, but there's this, like, you got a squadron of classical jammed down from upstairs doing stupid shit. The roles changed, made a single fan. The conspect of no, I'm not going to say that. Like if your date is upstairs, talk about it over law. That is this, I don't understand exactly. That is really a bad sign. No, hang on. It's confusing because it's kind of like, hang on. No, I'm going to drop that because, hang on. I mean, it's bad. It's not right. I can't really bother. I was going to say I was doing an orthodox thing, but that's obviously not. I was just saying I was taking the piss out because of that book, and it was just a nightmare. Because it was kind of like, no, that's just fucking stupid. No, it's stupid in a way that, no, that's, yeah, I'm dropping that book because that's just stupid trying to learn one of those. It's like, how is that meant to sound good? It's like, no, but I didn't take into consideration that it's like, you do that how it says and it will sound really good. I was just like throwing up, but it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm having tune it right, I can't be bothered. It's like, oh yeah, do that for you. And it's like, oh yeah, then you go into some wacky fucking stretchy chord somehow, it takes you about 15 seconds to get it. That's my ear. Yeah, I tune it really stupid, sorry. Like, I'm not embarrassed about that. If I play it good, I'll be really embarrassed, and I'll probably beat myself up. Okay. Actually, what? This is an aVftHer. Yeah. So I'll finish that coffee I had. No, that's so because there's beans in the bottom. I'm getting really lazy. That like my 35 second coffee bean crush. But they're not lasting long. And one thing, they're not lasting. The coffee's like, it's like, oh, it's gone already. Make another one. But yeah, sorry about that. I tuned it really stupid. Could be about tuning it right. Don't really care. I was just saying, like, it's fun. It's kind of funny in a way. I don't know. Oh, it's saying Nigel Triumph. He's pretty good. He's the beach ploy. Wherever he went after that, he's pretty good. He's pretty good at that sort of shit. But look up the block of cheese and it's like one corn. He said, "Oh yeah, you guys murdered us. If you ever see him again, so please, what? Who's in control of all that shit?" And it's like, "Oh, you fucking just you talking about over law." Like it's kind of like, no, that's not what it means. But it's like, what about divinity? Right, divine intervention. Okay. Balance and harmony. It's like, what is fucking petrify. No way. So the vermin aVftHer. So mercuriologist. What is that? Okay, someone almost explained it to me last night. Mercuriologist. What? Is it doing something with this? Oh, maybe I am. aVftHer. I don't take it that much into consideration. So of course, vermin. We change that now. We get their B's and P's and D's mixed up. All they do it deliberately, or they don't really know what they're doing, and they don't know where they are, or they're trying to find their way back after summoning the vermin annoying fucking cluttered field forever. Hostile cluttered vermin field forever, and in like a sermon or some kind. Maybe it's too late. It's like, we've got a sermon where we can rouse like some cluttered fucking slut your head, enough for you to contraspect her engaging with your head, circumferencing her or their or perceptions engage in the world, in your mind, sort of thing. So I can smell easily some time period, Benassi and wood, some kind of, just remember that. That's right. It's doing what does nuclear mean? What does nuclear physics doing basic first year geometry? No, like physics. Oh, he's giving lessons. Countdown to what? Hold your beans. Do you look at that? I don't know what the lyrics are. I can't think of it. Hold your beans and what? Go. Giving lessons in physics. I was almost thinking that last time. I said no, I won't bring it out. It's stupid. Wait a minute. I don't know. Hold your beans for you because I can't hear it. Transparent. No. I felt it. It said something online. I don't want to get out. It's alright. It's kind of. Went through stages where I listen to radio every day, and it's like. Depends. Like sometimes it had a roll, like it will get. It's like no shit, change station, shit. And then sometimes it'll go on for like a couple of hours, and it's like it's going now. Don't know where I had that. Ellie Goulding, Ellie Goulding song. I was like 5 months old. Maybe she had the song out for a while before she did the film clip. I don't know. Heard that before. So I'm sure I heard that. It was 4 months old. And it was fine. I think that's more interesting. Oh, yeah. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I say that. It's not the case exactly. Where I put what I do. Yeah, very aggressive how I tried to light that one at that time. Anyway, check. Good pal. I don't know. Where's Batman? Good pal. I know. Where's Batman? It's like a preliminary. Good pal. And then really good pal. Can you see that? It's a good pal. Where's Batman? It's like this remnants. There's remnants maybe Batman or Batman's been here. No, I don't know exactly what I'm saying, but that speaks for itself. No, it doesn't. I don't think anyone has any. I definitely don't have any idea what I'm saying there. Yeah, I picked the wrong vertibin. What vertibin? What? Vocabulary. Pronoun. What's a pronoun? Pronoun. When did that come up? What am I on? When is it? It's terrible. Hang on. Vertibin. Vertibin. Where's my... I like it better when it's kind of absent. I don't know, you're loose. It's better now. It's surveillance operatives engaging with me to repeat shit. That's bullshit. So, no, that was last week. No, I don't want to go there. I don't want to. It's offensive, really. No, I don't want to behave like that. I don't want to pull out. I don't want to do that. Please forgive me. It's like, oh yeah, I said please forgive me to someone else. Yeah, it's like, stockhouse. What am I talking about? Where is this at? Hang on. This is a mistake. Okay, this is a mistake. Oh, maybe I'll just try this tune. It's a bad smell in the air. This happens sometimes. They were saying about practical joke marks up into the ghouls, machine corpses. That was a long time ago. You got in a lot of trouble for that. Everyone wanted him going. Stupid. Yeah. So, reconcept how I said, oh, you look rather pretty now. And my friend upstairs helped figure out how we can, instead of that gawky shit that marks up and it went, wow, no. It's really bad. They all hated that fucking shit, but they deploy that and it's like, oh, you're so pretty now, you could go on a movie, you could be a movie star. I don't know, sorry I'm being really offensive, like machine called, no, I'm probably going to leave that now. So who is she from? Who are you before? How's your perception? Oh, you're rather charming as you were then. Let's go cross impose you with like a butterfly. And it's like, put a nice, like, some close in there. It's worse. It's like I hated those fucking ghouls, but ghouls. That is not it. I'm taking the piss. I'm sorry. It's not how it works. It's not. Well, I'm trying fundamental. Fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. Pardon me, Jackson. Hey. She's so fancy. So fast lane. From yeah. So, right. Right, this one's good. No, shut up. Okay, yeah, okay, I smash myself. So if I just throw myself through there, so smashing there, because it's like, no, let's go. No. It's like, chop, yeah. So, native beans and four-berry mix, getting round trip to hell by fourth letter UQ berry forklift the lumper rant. So there's something really fancy down in hell. Detour past Tokyo. There's a viola with a crossbow in his left hand, man, through his giving lessons in physics to there are shoes. Is it you got phobia shoes? I reckon that proves that, like sneak runners. I got these when I was saying about going on the track. I got these and it's not to chase 7-year-old girls, okay? Or 7-year-old giraffes, or horses, or try and catch up to pink flamingos. And one thing I was saying about Buddha, I was taught in 2012. It's kind of vague, and I don't know what context it had. I was missing a couple. So I got to draft horse. But it may be too late with some. You stay. You might want to prove something to the rest of the world rather than. Okay, hang on. Something smells. What? Okay, sometimes it happens. What is that? It's kind of. No, it's bad. Where is that coming from? I don't know. Yeah, okay, it's different. It's missing a couple, but maybe I won't go back there if you want to target them to try and convince them that I'm an asshole for saying about online, just kind of neglecting the fact that the way you vermin operate, that you might actually want to trying to sit them down for a serious nothing. Nothing. It's like, nah, nothing. Screaming at me, electric eel, they say. I'm so fancy, Mr. Sidewinder as well, and put a Sidewinder, electric eel, and we won't mention the nice ones that seem rather placid, bit changed because I was trying to prove to myself I was either laying in bed or standing on a bench. I think I was laying in bed, and it's like, for whatever reason, whether it's the surveillance or otherwise, I was oblivious to that. I'm going to prove how outright delusional I am regarding Archangel Metatron, the Archangels, and Buddha, because I was making reference to Buddha and cross-reference to Buddha to Archangels at the point of time. And so, not Archangel Metatron. And I'm not a Buddha And I might have even gone as so I'm going to say how outright fucking delusional I am in the context of what you think delusional means, like a false belief. And it's like I worry, oh, how did that? What? I was in hysterics at one point. I was laughing, which may have been like for half a second there, because I pulled it off. I've absolutely nailed how fucking delusional I am about it. And I was in hysterics because before that, there was sort of a vague representation compared to all the gooky booky gookies and their grandstand, and occasionally you're doing something and then all of a sudden something flashes on you and they want to get your attention and how they can turn their head. Or they're smiling at you for like 15 hours a minute. I think they can hit you up. And hang on. Okay, the proper cross-reference was talking about Buddha of the East. And the time for it's 328 BC. If you go back to 1400s, Queen Elizabeth II. Hang on, Queen Elizabeth II. I don't want to offend her. 47. There's no number 8. Okay, but supposedly in that time there wasn't reference to 00 AD. If you talk to me 450 billion years ago, it's like 2018 AD. This means some obnoxious cluttered reference point to alternate yeah, supposedly. I'm not 100% sure if that is right or not. Yeah, Buddha of the East, and it's like, oh yeah, I can see you through the fence. Compared to the other shit, oh yeah, that seems more polite. Try and explain what's psychotic and delusional actually means. Delusional means to give up representation of actually knowing the forthright facts of the matter, taking everything into consideration. Not so much equally in that process is a delusional delirium. I suppose you could get delirious over delusional subfactor relating to that, but I went on that fucking crazy journey to prove how outrightly delusional I am in the respect that I was taking the piss and I was in hysterics, and I looked around and Buddha was in the middle of beginning to approach the start his discourse in the process to start the he's better the matter of factual representation on is actually not how it was done, but he was getting somewhere with that. I was looking around, and my friend at the time was like, "This is bad." She was kind of like, she was sort of acting weird too. I was finished my hysterics, I was looking around, it's like, is this bad? What is going on? That is some pretty fucking hot fucking rap dancing Buddha's doing, but this could be really what's going on. I'm not sure if this is bad, but he was rap dancing. He was getting somewhere though. I think I knew where he was going, but the reason why it happened, because he was doing alright, but I posed the idea that what if Buddha of the East was or wasn't doing a decoy mission for the but like, I'm doing it differently because because I'm not sure what I'm actually saying. So he was getting somewhere, but he was doing a decoy mission for the prince in a way that the Buddha, fully grown Buddha, was pretending to be just some trivial fucking prince or whatever. At the time, the locals, or the evil tribe, proposing to do some really hectic shit to that guy, and Buddha stepped in, and then they said, Buddha, you're a pedophile! And he was going, so, but not exactly, but he was going nuts and stuff. But at the same time, where was I when I was laying in bed or at my bench when I decided to prove how outright delusional I am? And cracking hysterics and looking around and realise, oh yeah, Buddha's not going nuts. He's not going off his face based on a hypothetical, Aussies, hypothetical fucking world. It's like the Buddha is fucking pedophiles. Like the hypothetical. And yeah, he was in a better place, I suppose, but I wasn't sure if it was good or bad, because that was some pretty funky fucking rap dancing he was using to get to the point of the gist of the next syllable, whether or not get to the point of actually teDt. In a way that was right. Dancing. Dancing what was considerably interesting. Yes, I don't know when it's coming. When it's like it's going to be alright. So a hostile invasion of Buddhas are like charging down the street in some fucking hectic rap dancing moves. Seemed like a good alternative the way Buddha was at. It was, oh no man, I'm sorry, I proposed that hypothetically, you're doing a decoy for the prince or whatever. Through 284, 300 BC is like, oh man, that is fucking bad. No, okay. So rap dancing, it was kind of like, no, but he's doing it better. I'm not a Buddha. So what? This Buddha is also got a turtleneck dove. No, it just came to me, but I was referencing the Dracula Mabumba. Dracula Mabumba, there's sort of like this Buddha. I don't know if it's the same lineage, it's sort of like a similar race. Dracula Mabumba. I was happy with that, 40%. Jackal. Buddha, maybe some Buddha have a little aspect of contraspect to Jackal. And I knew something about Ark Ramadan. So if the Buddha from wherever looking at my Facebook and it's called myself Ark Ramadan, the vast randomosity, or Ark Ramadan. Supposedly that's a style of Buddha, if you call him parliamentaria. Parliamentaria, yeah, it's Buddha. It's a different class maybe. So the Buddha planning in parliamentaria Ark Ramadan. And it's like you got ones there. So I don't know. It's like I was having a bit of a joke because there's some boost. It's like you had the chance around ABC because it's supposedly a fully grown Buddha. That's kind of like so. If you meet someone kind of intermediate, it's like mediocre. It's like we'll send out like a casual Buddha. It's just like one of these Ark Ramadan. It's like okay. It's funny. Not really, but the Buddha, it's a variation in it's just one of the fully fledged ones when they're growing up, in relation to if I ever actually said it about relation to girls and boys. A feeble-looking 12-year-old boy, like a 12-year-old, the boys are the same until they get 12, 13, so 15, 19. I had 19, he looks like, okay, so, I don't know, but I can't remember, like, he might be the one of the more relatively casual looking one that could blend into a society with, but otherwise, I didn't know much about the history of Buddha, and I was wondering, would Buddhists find it offensive if I even state that Buddha wasn't the name of some guy who excelled at meditation, like a Westerner would? Would the Buddhists find it offensive when I was talking about scorpion? The turtleneck dove. Flamingo, yeah. But I'm not Buddha. They say like the Dracula Mabumba, the jackal. So I just scrap Buddha and I just focus on that 40% jackal. I know how jackal. So they behave a bit differently. The 40% jackal, the Buddha, and like 400 other species. I never was a time out. It was like 15 minutes time out. And they're all Dakota raptors. So what's going on? So I'm on the wrong planet to see a Dakota raptor. I'm not a Dakota raptor either. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not, so Utah raptor. No, like so 5.5 days something like that. Utah raptor. So I'm not going to bring that up because the size of relevantization is like the size of one casual subservience on a planet that they look like, say, Tyrannosaurus Rex, is it presumably one of the ones that is rather alarmingly big and alarming on the eyes and be fabled on their characteristics. That if they are circumferencing a person planet, it'd be 5'3", and the way, not on this planet, but the tendency would be Dakota raptors might be a bit like in your face. No, aVftHer might be sort of like, why are you and there's another one that they might have tried to take the piss out, and it's, don't go there because they're fucking nasty. They're not anything like and sort of tight. Dakota Raptors might be a bit funny about it, yeah. But especially at one point he had a lot of that on board as well. But anyway, I'm going to start this video. Thanks. What? Oh. Yeah, you know, it's Dakota Raptors funny guy. But I'm not Dakota Raptor. Never was technically. Sort of. Oh yeah, that's right. I was 5 minutes as a tALk, which is might be so. It's like 5 minutes. So oh yeah, the rest of the community reckon that stays. Dakota Thumper. Oh yeah, that lasted a while. I mean, forget this. I wasn't timing anymore. I said, oh yeah, you can always say you tALk Ratravali. I said, oh, okay, I feel better now. Okay, no, I don't, because there's no racial distinction or anything. It's just fucking stupid. Don't really care. I don't know. Now, yeah, bye. Okay. Yeah. Before I go in case I miss anything, because I was thinking there's 8 in 2012 species cross-reference, and I was stuck on saber-toothed tiger, but it's like, oh yeah, see that? It's a bit weird. And it's like, oh yeah, you can see that, yeah. And more recently, it's like saber-toothed tiger. It's like my friend says, it's classed as a snow leopard. It's got a gold patch, or like a magenta gold patch under one of its arms. It's snow leopard. It's like saber-toothed tiger. I wasn't worried about tortoise at that point. Okay. Something else. Wait a minute. Oh, there might be something along the lines of something that you see in the jungle. For some reason, I've got a jumper with a unicorn on it, which may, for some people, look like that from a distance. I don't know. I'll put it on anyway. I don't know where it is. That's not it. Got a jumper made in Japan. Yeah. That's not it, obviously. I found a jumper made in Japan. It's got, but this is not the one. This has got a unicorn. Whoa, what's in that? It's good because the hood. Something about the hood is interesting. It's made in Japan. I don't think it's made. Supposedly my just chilling. The Grim Reaper Death Angels made in Cambodia. Found that at Cotton On Clothing's regular retail shop with reasonably priced garments like t-shirts and pants. I don't know, where's my funny jumper? Oh, okay, leave it. So, it's got a unicorn, it looks like, so ugly features, like my ugly features. So, I don't know, like if I just, I don't know what it looked like. I don't know if the camera knows what it looks like. I don't know if I know if I look at this, I don't know. Hang on. So, yeah, M83, I'm not going to share it, but M83, like that weight with that reference to the 12-year-old boy who looks really feeble if you grew up, and it's like, oh yeah, you're going through, no, okay. So, but it's, no, I don't understand what I'm saying exactly there. But there's an M83 in the cold I'm standing. To some people, she might look a lot like the mentioned zombie flatter. In some shots, it's like, oh yeah, I can see that. I would have referenced that. In one shot where the boy wakes up next to her, she's asleep, and he wakes up and he's kind of like, sort of turns around, there's something not right. She's asleep. relatively pretty princess. She looks like her there, according to me. It's a distant shot of them having a waltz under some trees in the film clip. In the corner I'm standing, M83. From a distance, like, oh yeah, that looks like her. Like she did the hair like that, and they're having a dance. But close up, it looks nothing like her. And I think the main feature is kind of like, is that right? Do people kind of have different perceptions of how everyone looks? And it's like, no, that's kind of been scary too, because if, I don't know, oh yeah, I'm so ashamed of myself, peer group pressure, making an excuse that, it's kind of like, oh, yuck, okay, fair enough, no, this is sick. Not necessarily her, it's sick in general. No offense, here it is. Go for it, anyway. So, wait a minute. So supposedly some people, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Supposedly some people may or may not see that differently to what I see it as. Which I think is fairly obvious. That's the unicorn. I like that, that's the best one. There was some, so I wouldn't mind one with a wolf. There was some with Death Angel. There's one that was good. I checked, it said Slayer in the back, which is the band. But Slayer, I was wrong again. He's mongolithic, fucking giant guy. Okay. I'm not dropping that too. There. I was wrong about it. They're not giant. Stereotype, they might sort of appear to have. They're not sentient. I don't know what a sentient is. They're, I don't know. The sentient is cross-referenced as pollinated, random spawn. I suppose a unicorn are compensating something else. They might even be referred to as Shetland. Say I married 2012, I met Shetland, and the problem was that there's a young lady that I'm not going there either, but Shetland, but they compensate. Fact, they can. Okay. This one. Shetland, like it. Wait, just before I go, I'm just wondering if there's any Buddhists, because I did miss out. So the jackal is the sidewinder. And then I was confused about the goanna versus goanna, or either the drop tail is a stumpy lizard or blue tail lizard. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter because I'm not one anyway. It's just, whatever. Point was, it's not something I had Buddha, but the archangels that whatever reason, they've got other ways of procreating and maintaining their species, not to go and hit it up with whatever you would call you guys straight down the line, thankful for whatever you were and the service you could provide for your loving harmony and benevolence and thanksgiving to your heaven, enough for a trivial, like mundane, ordinary existence. And whether or not it's too late for there's the down slope, and one of the Shikwa's planets, there's a down slope. It's like if they procreate, it's kind of tips off the edge, and it's like not looking good, but which causes rifts and shit all over the but okay. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I don't have to worry about it. I didn't probably see